Yeah, at this point, the camera screened glitched out on me and it suddenly died on me, but I was still able to record, so it's very weird. So hopefully I will try to replace the screen eventually, but it still works at this time. Anyways, enjoy the video.
Here we go, Amtrak PO41.
Amtrak PO91, JG Battle at A861.9. We got a EC1 78991. 78991. Today's 8083025, location A861.9, Q9129, Amtrak 369, JT-Bell, Circle Line 6B. False partial activation, account automatic raise, crossing warning device malfunction at Kingsway Road crossing. At milepost A870.9 on all tracks, Roger, no. One number 78991, today's 80830, 25, A861.9, DL9129, Amtrak 369. Safety bell copy on the signal line 6B. False partial activation, account automatic grade crossing warning device malfunction at Kingsway Road crossing at milepost A870.9 on all tracks, flagger no. Is correct, we're set over here, thank you for the time, 1535 JFC over. 1535 JFC bell. Thank you.
Apparently they have a false partial. .3:37 p.m. That was Amtrak PO41, the southbound Floridian train from Chicago, Illinois to Miami, Florida. Next up, Amtrak PO40. Current time is 3:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here we go. Northbound Floridian train PO40 from Miami to Chicago, Illinois. Got a little bit of time now because he just left Lakeland just a little bit ago, so we'll see what happens.
It's 160 south, clear. Plant C hold out, clear, plant C interlocking. No, that's not asking me about it, Henry, so. Okay, clear, hold out in interlocking, copy that.
4:02 p.m. That was Amtrak P040, the northbound Floridian train with a Heritage unit. Trying to get this thing reported in. From Miami to Chicago, Illinois. Alright, here we go. Current time is 4:57 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here we go, B619. From, I believe, Chicago to Tampa, Florida. You hear the horn. It's approaching Spencer Street. He'll be here in approximately 1 minute. He's almost here. One more crossing. 5:05 p.m. That was CSX B619, Tampa, Florida. And you can hear the other horn, which means it's Amtrak. Malfunction. And it just timed out. Just timed out. Here comes Amtrak. Alright, there you have it. Amtrak PO41 southbound.
Here.
Current time is 5:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here we go. IO44. From Tampa to Jacksonville, Duval Yard in Florida. Here we go.
We can just slow down a little bit. Barely though.
Might want to back up.
Yeah. I see he's got that all the way down. It's going down. Crossings we can go off down there. Okay, he's right here.
Bell's dead. .44 p.m. That was IO44, the northbound intermodal train from Tampa to Jacksonville, Duval Yard in Florida. Current time is 5:52. Here we go. Amtrak PO40. 5:54 p.m. That was Amtrak PO40 northbound from Miami to Chicago, Illinois. Alright, I think that'll be it.
Before we continue this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because we're like halfway through the video, and turn on bell notifications.
Alright, everybody, here we are at Ever Street crossing number 1 in PC, Florida. And I do apologize about the movement, but I'm trying to keep the camera steady. But back at this crossing once again, but this time we got another train coming on the S line. This time it's G575 BNSF grain train from Chicago, Illinois to Tampa, Florida. I haven't catch this symbol in a long time, especially a southbound like this. I do apologize about the wind blowing here, but it is windy, so it is so windy today. Because we have a cold front coming in. This might be the better position to be in as far as I'm concerned. So we'll be right back when we checked out. Unfortunately, we're not going to have DPUs on this one, so we used to have better luck with DPUs on BNSF power, but not this time. But something we can get though. So we'll be right back.
The reason why I started on the other side this time that we usually started at the beginning, as you saw, well, it's because the sun is going to be in the light zone, so I decided to be in a different position and also get a really good shot from here. So, here comes G575 southbound grain train.
CSX G575 from Chicago to Tampa, Florida. Alright everybody, here we are in Lakeland, Florida. Okay, you gotta shut up. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Oh, you too? Anyways, I was saying, here we are in Lakeland, Florida on the CSX Carter subdivision. Current time is 11:24 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Current date is September 3rd, 2025. We got high rail coming, and not to mention there is another train at Lakeland Connection. So, maybe in a little bit after the high rail passes, we should have this train to go by. Probably going into the yard though. Honestly, I don't know though, because Amtrak is coming at the same time. So I don't think it's gonna get lined up just yet until Amtrak clears the station here, because it usually has the authority through Lakeland Connection. So we'll see what happens here. Alright, current time is 11:51 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We got Amtrak train number 41, PO41, I meant to say, arriving at Lakeland Station. He just cleared the parking. And ignore that, because it's Winston Yard, because we're nearby Winston Yard, so be aware of that. So, anyways, Amtrak PO41 will be arriving at Lakeland Station
91
here.
engine 160 south has a clear distance signal to Lakeland Connection southbound.
Which now he's at distance to Lakeland, which means he's about 2 miles out. So, and I could just heard a horn. So, here he comes. Amtrak PO41, arriving at Lakeland Station. Not to mention, we actually do have a chassis caboose system behind me at Lakeland Connection. I'm not sure if he's going to go after Amtrak, because there's a high rail there too, waiting for him to clear. Anyways, here we go.
Anyone's arriving Lakeland main train. Alright, 91 head end conductor.
Sis.
I got to run back. The second engine's got an alarm going off on it.
Run back.
I'll be back with you.
Time.
I'm gonna go get the picture real quick, so be right back. Yeah, it seems they're having engine problems on the second engine. So, and I just got the Heritage unit sent it in. So, we'll be here in well, he's at the station now, but We'll see if they're going to call the JF dispatcher in just a little bit, because they usually call him here so they can get the track authority to Tampa. So we'll see what happens. We'll be right back when the thing goes off for JF.
Body coach. Yeah, I'm Cliff, y'all. So Chris going back to the area.
The engineer is getting back on the lead engine, which is the 160, the Pepsi paint scheme.
Down, run to fourth and needed. Here's dispatch, y'all. One head anchor's under, back in the seat. Alright. 773. 22 LF, they're stopping Plant City, interlocking Plant City, so. Mission virus stop indication. That's correct, there. 11:57 SCL. Yeah, you got it. Signal indication, here we go. Here's next, here's dispatcher, over. Headed 447.
Up to 60 up 54.8.
60 out, thank you. Got a clear. South Lakeland, main to 1, southbound 91 over.
11:59 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now it's just noon, 12 p.m. That was Amtrak P041, the southbound Floridian train from Chicago to Miami, Florida. He's always inbound.
161 and engine 29.
And he's on his way to Tampa, and he'll be coming back about an hour and 50 minutes later. All right. Wasn't expecting a crossing activation. Aw, censor that.
South has clear. Goes down to Y Winston, 1 to the main.
Oh, he's definitely moving. Sorry for that sensor beep, guys, but here comes the caboose. I'm not sure though. He probably stopped. Oh yeah, he stopped. He just stopped. So it's like they're about to go back into the yard at Winston. Yep, they just timed out. Well, that was something. Yeah, he's going back to the yard at Winston because the signal just approved.
Headed to Freight Lead or back to Winston?
Spinning the wire, going back out there. That will be Harrison.
I appreciate it.
After that, we'll be headed to the freight lead.
Yep, there he goes. Sorry for the shaking camera movements. Here we go, train coming. He was going really fast. As the yellow approach. I don't know what that symbol is, but he was flying through Lakeland. I never seen anything like that fast. He flew through Lakeland, like, really fast. 1:24 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Alright, everybody, current time is 1:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here we go. We got a Amtrak train coming back from Tampa, outbound, PO41. We're gonna set up here at this crossing because it's at Winston right now, so we'll be watching it through this crossing. Alright, here we go. He's at Wabash Avenue, and the reason why I'm starting a little bit early because those crossings do activate a little early, and I accidentally said it twice, but you know what I'm saying. But anyways, here we go. Amtrak PO41 coming back from Tampa. 1:43 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
PO 91, 160 clear. Stop Lakeland. Lakeland connection. North Main arriving Lakeland Station.
but they wait.
Stop Lakeland.
Here's PO 41 at Lakeland Station.
Number 85108, today's date 090325, location A 850.5, CO 9102, show track 160, 40 km, flyers on the copy. Circle line 10, dispatch message 32, you guys still ready to roll?
.150 p.m. That was Amtrak PO. Hey, what's up?